every time you load up the game. But what you get instead is a timer. So I think the rules for it would be like you use in-game time and you just go by what the last like frame of the in-game timer was, because there's not an easy way to look up the in-game timer, sadly. It's kind of awkward for that reason. And turn my volume back up a bit. Okay. And I assume the boards would have like a one player and then co-op categories. Just thinking like any percent, 100%, then any percent co-op, any 100% co-op. Whoop, gotta go this way. There we go. But it's just really nice to automatically have something that removes loads and cutscenes. I'm pretty happy with the skips I've found so far. It feels like there's got to be more optimization in this game, just based on what I've already found. But I think for now I want to try to just make something that looks good and worry about complete optimization later. Considering I'm the only runner for this game, as I know that I know of right now. Grab you, drop it. I actually wonder if I can do a little dash through there to skip having to get the last box. Probably skip getting the box in the room to the left, since that cuts out a whole room. Whoops. You can do that skip right there with one without getting a crate, but I felt like I had to. Luckily, all the other corner jumps are like wall side jumps. 180-degree jumps in this level are much easier than that. That one's just the hardest one in this level. Still doing this strat. Oh, wait. Oops. There we go. Much smoother than my YouTube video. So yeah, this has collectathon elements. There's like those little yellow cubes you can pick up. There are golden packing tape. The golden tape is really only used to unlock the speedrun mode, funny enough. But once you unlock it on one file, you can use it on any new file, which is how I'm able to do it here. The any percent then is pretty much just like finish the main quest of each level in order to finish the game, which requires you to beat all 4 levels. Okay, let's see if these lock jumps will behave today. Not off to a good start. There we go. For some reason it works better there when I respawn on the frog. It's only frog boxes that do it too. It's like the fire extinguishers, which have the same gimmick, the same trick. Oh, I just ran on that fence there. The fire extinguishers are way easier to do that. I didn't need to reload there. My first time actually picking up the spring. So this, there's this trash can on the ground. That means you can't carry... Oh no! That's bad. I like threw it way higher than I expected. But it means you can't carry items through it, but only tracks whether or not you're touching the ground when you're holding the item. So what I'm trying to do is trying to pick it up and throw it like this. Ooh, oh, did I? Ah, no, it respawned again. I have not had trouble with this before. This is shocking. But my goal is to pick it up and carry it with me. Oh, there it was again. I guess I jumped too short. I might be just second guessing myself too hard. Yeah. I think that's what it is I'm just playing myself. There we go. Got the pass through that time. It's a little slower than normal movement. I use it just to skip a puzzle up there. I actually should probably time whether or not it is faster versus doing that puzzle. I think it is. It's at least a little more consistent, I think, than doing the a lock jump with another frog, which it requires a box that locks you in place on it. And if it works, then you get a nice extra boost of height. But if it doesn't work, then you have a big mistake. Carry both of these, completely skip getting one box. I still think I need two. I haven't found any method to skip this door that only needs one. It would be kind of nice, though. Ooh, a little too slow. A little too slow again. There we go. Squeeze on through. Alright, at least my wiggles are starting to behave a little. Ooh, oh no. Ooh, I might have had it there. Some angles seem to work better than others. But I don't know, maybe I just have to reload the room. Okay, maybe I have to just reload the room whenever I want to do one. It's worked before. Can I dash jump to there? Oh, I can, okay. It's a little precise, though. Or not. Maybe it's fine. Oops, and I messed up again. If I was a little serious about this, I would reset this, but I think doing a practice run is perfectly fine. I've also have a lot of time to save in later levels anyways. It saves like around a second or two for every, like, if I dash jump everywhere versus walking everywhere. As far as, like, per room, it saves about that much. I don't know really what that comes out to over the course of the whole run. But it's substantial enough. Okay. On my last stream of this, I was working on strats, and it, I didn't think to do one specific thing for this next level, but then in the YouTube video, I actually showed it off. And it's just like a really easy skip. This game is roughly broken. Not too broken. You know, it's no Ace. I would even say it's less broken than, like, Hob, which is kind of my standard for a broken speed game. It's a good game. Ooh. That's such a hard, like, cycle to make. Yep. Hover over here onto this box. Which lets me get up here. then I need to take it with me to here and do another pass through. Very good. And that's all so I can go across here. Yeah, I didn't realize that you could do that on my, like, first sort of sweep through the level in order to find skips or anything. Oh, I think it would have been faster if I just rode the platform there. Okay, it's good to know for the future. All right. This is the only vanilla level. Or I guess there's a puzzle in level 4 that has a intended solution, sort of, as the solution we use. I'm assuming it's intended. I'll get there when I get there, though. As far as updates with me have been, it was kind of nice to take a bit of a break from Isaac. I've been playing it so much. This has been, like, I was kind of feeling uninspired to speedrun, I guess. Yeah. Wait, hold on. Yeah. It's hard to reach that cycle with this platform. I don't know if dash jumping would work or not. And yeah, the way that the, like, glider boxes interact with moving platforms is also kind of awkward. Because they don't move with the moving platform since they're not touching it. So you have to like glide along with it. All right, I don't think I actually need this glider anymore. Wow. I think it would be faster to just dash jump. Wow. Okay, so I cannot make the jump to the moving platform with a dash jump. This is the one thing, is this room is technically faster with a glider. Okay, good, that behaved. Sometimes I don't get, like, any jump height off the glider there. And I keep this one with me, because they don't even try to stop you from taking it along. So I can grab this spring. So I can grab this spring. This is how it happened in the YouTube video that I made. My last run. It took me a few tries to grab that spring. And I re-grab this. Ooh. Sometimes this one, it's like some of the fizzlers are like slightly more effective than the others, and I have no idea why. Yeah. Oh, hey, and the that's the other thing, is sometimes when you pass through a fizzler like that with an object, it will just kind of mess up its spawn position. So, like, you'll respawn and it'll stay where it is instead of reloading with the rest of the room. I've been thinking of doing another... I shouldn't say thinking. I've been wanting to do another Strive stream. I've just been really, like, tired when I get done with the first game that I play. I probably won't play Strive on stream today either. My Eno's looking kind of nice, though. I'm on floor 8 of the tower. If you're unfamiliar with the way Strive does its ranking, it's like player ranking. The idea is, like, each tower is sort of like a division in a normal ranked game. And you can play against people of a higher floor of the tower. but not people of the lower floor. So if you really want to test yourself, you can go into the shark waters, if you will. Maybe dolphin waters. But it's kind of recommended to play at your lowest available floor to get an accurate match for your skill. So when I say I'm on floor 8, technically I could play at a higher floor, but it's not recommended. And I'm talking about my minimum floor. Let's see, will this room behave? Yes, it will. That, like, jumping on that little outstretched part of this bridge is oddly difficult. Load to get the jet. Jet lets me skip part of this puzzle. Get here. Get this jet, which lets me access up here. Come on. To get this switch. Then I just bring either glider over here. Jet glider. They're called gliders officially. I keep calling them jets. The same thing as far as what I'm referring to. Okay, reloading this room doesn't help with that. Sometimes some platform cycles seem to, like, reset their position in the cycle when you reload the room. Right, then I just need to do this one. That's the last battery. Now, if I remember correctly, my PB video had a pretty good level 3. I went the wrong way. You have to turn around to get this key. The level 4 was definitely rough, so I'm hoping that I can just do that okay. I have this thing where, like... So, when I play games, oftentimes I will be listening to something else, like a YouTube video or a podcast, or oftentimes just a lurk in a Twitch stream. And I end up associating parts of a game with stuff that I've listened to at that point. So, like, I was watching a documentary about The Price is Right the other day when I was playing this, just doing some practice. And so I just keep thinking to myself about, like, parts where they're talking about Price is Right and Bob Barker while I'm just over here grabbing boxes and stuff. It's kind of surreal. Or I watched that edit of the first season of Yu-Gi-Oh! That condenses it into, like, an hour, which, by the way, is great because it manages to maintain all of Yu-Gi-Oh!'s plot while also being, you know, an hour long and also being filled with memes. It's pretty entertaining. Like, it only has a few memes if memes aren't your theme. Alright, there. I only messed up a little bit on that skip. And a little bit is better than a lot. It's what my ma always says. Okay. I wasn't sure. I think I can wiggle there normally, but I wasn't able to. Bombs, I don't think you can easily pass through fizzlers the same way you can with other things. Very good. I should count how many blinks are in a bomb, like Ukulele, Impossible Layer, Yalil. I think it doesn't save as much time to dash jump here because you have to bring the owl with you. So you, like, it still takes time. Actually, it doesn't affect in-game time a whole lot, I guess. Excuse me. Whoops. There we go. I wanted to grab that. because in-game time doesn't account for the time it takes to reload the room, since that's all menuing. Okay. I don't really have enough time to grab that versus exiting the room afterwards and reloading like I'm gonna do here. Because I don't know if I'm making an assumption on whether or not something's faster. It's pretty much just like the time difference between doing that and picking them up versus just carrying them. I think the other thing is that if you reload the room, you will load on top of them, and then you'll bounce around a bit like that, and that takes a bit of time that I don't think dash jumping actually makes up. All right, come on, firsty. Not firsty. I will, however, do that. Not quite fast enough. You gotta be really fast here. There we go. Much better. Yeah, this level is like almost entirely big skips. See if I can get the early cycle here. Nope, I messed up. Do that. Okay, let's see if I can get this as well. Reload the room, that's right. Yeah, it like the physics are different whether or not I reload the room before jumping on the frog. That's so strange. So strange. They scream. That's Orianna. I used to play a lot of Orianna in League, but lately my mid laners of choice have been like Ahri, LeBlanc, a lot of like assassin mids. Playing a lot of Lucian as well, partially because, oh shoot, I made a mistake. I was supposed to grab the bomb again. I feel like I'm just better at like the AD carry style mid laners. Oh no. Okay. Yeah, there we go. Sometimes the respawn point for the frog box is different from where it's supposed to be in order to make this work. There we go. But also, I'm definitely going to play the upcoming League character, Akshan. Definitely seems like my type of character. It's like AD marksman with some spell casting intertwined with autos and a grappling hook that lets you swing around terrain. I'm like, hell yeah. Grappling hooks always make a game better. God, I feel like, so speaking of making games better, I don't know. This is sort of an aside. I've been playing the game Blue Fire off stream. I'm glad I'm not playing it on stream because it would have been, I think, too frustrating. It has a lot of really awkward design decisions. And I think to some extent I'm interested in finishing the game both in hopes that it's like it gets better, but also in hopes that like if it's doesn't get better, I'll at least be able to make like a video or something about it, which sounds kind of spiteful in a weird way. That I'm trying not to be like spiteful towards the creators of the game or anything. You know, if you're not having fun, there's nothing wrong with just stopping a game. But it's like a 3D Zelda-esque action adventure game. And like it's fun at times, but also at times there's a lot of issues with like I accidentally picked up a box there. The main thing was that you get like a wall run ability very early, and that's fine, that's cool. Hollow Knight did that. But the wall run detection is so, like, so loose that it seems like just brushing up against a corner would make me start wall running, and then I'd lose all forward momentum from my jump. So it made a lot of things pretty awkward, but at the same time, I don't know how much of that is me trying to do things I'm not supposed to do and, like, getting an unexpected consequence. It also has these, like, Hat in Time style, like, void level things that are all about, like, really careful platforming instead of any sort of combat or survival. But anytime you die, it makes you start back at the start of the level, and that's just a little annoying. Anyways, this is what I was talking about, where, like, it's a mostly intended solution. It might not be entirely intended. You might have been meant to carry more boxes and springs in there, and I did not get both fires. You have to put out all the fire in the room before you can talk to the Kiwi, which is kind of annoying, because it means you can't skip the fire in any room with a Kiwi. All right, hard part of the run, hardest part, I might say, after the moving platform. All right, this is where all the hard, like, jumps around a wall exist. Oop, nope, that fell as well. Luckily, since the platform's not on the, like, correct location, it's fine. But the problem is just that it takes so long to put out fire, and that's, like, what they really want you to do in this section of the level. There we go. That's the old Peppa. I'm gonna do this part the slightly easier way, which is to do that. Put this up here. Nope. Nope. Okay, sure. So you put that up there. Put this here. And there's another of those lock jumps I mentioned. There we go. And then you can reload. I've been calling that backloading, when you, like, reload a room from the back of the room in order to get your items back. Oops. Or to, like, carry over a box from an earlier section. It's really handy. You can do it here as well. And do kind of something similar to the previous room. Yeah. Alright, then I do have to reload this to do this. Do another pass through. That was smooth. Just so that don't have to bother with any puzzles to open this area. I don't think there's a way to skip this fire, because the railing with the sign has invisible walls, and you have to go through that, like, construction paper cardboard sort of rolly thing in every level. That is what actually allows you to move from one level to the next. So, like, in previous levels, there's not only, like, invisible walls blocking the next area, but there are sometimes just, wow, that was incredibly smooth. That's, like, a really hard pass through to get. And then this is the hardest, like, 180-degree jump by far. Ooh, almost had it there. There, that's the problem, is sometimes you can rotate into the fire. Did I? like that. Ooh, almost. Oh, shoot. Okay, the reload, like the loading spot for this fire hydrant's a little messed up. Ooh, almost had it. Try it one more time. Try it one more time and my mom got scared. Okay, I'll just do this the normal way. Just to say, get up here, grab this. It's not entirely the normal way. It goes up? Why is this the only one that goes up? Wait, how up does it go? I guess I can do this. Try to get around it. Wow, it's like bigger than normal, huh? All right. Maybe that's why I have trouble with this one. Almost seems like they intentionally made it bigger. There we go. Now, will this work? It didn't. Oh, god damn it. Okay. So that's pretty unfortunate. That means I do have to... Okay, so if I get the bug to like respawn with the fire hydrant, that means that I do have to actually like carry it up here. So that I can bring it in here. Which lets me do that. But more importantly, I need it for the next room after this. Bring that there. Go back. Reload room. Put that. And then I needed to carry the other box with me, because I need 2 boxes going into here. And so bringing it from the previous room lets me respawn it with me like that. That goes there. That goes there. I missed the first jump. And I missed that as well. Sometimes I'm able to dash afterwards to get up here quicker. And we have an automatic fire hydrant. Then this is the last of the costume designers. And that gets me here to here. And then I can just return to here. Oh wait, whoops. Nope. Here we go. That's the actor that needs the costume. Okay, so that was like 46 something? But see here, I finished it. And now you can't see the timer. And then the timer doesn't appear during the credits. And then when you hit return, you go back to the menu. But then there's no way to see your actual playtime